What's up guys, Emma here, and a question I have for you today is, are loot boxes bad? In short, no. As a concept, I think loot boxes are a perfectly acceptable way for developers to earn money, providing that they're purely cosmetic. Problems arise when loot boxes begin to offer in-game advantages to the players that purchase them. As someone that's bought loot boxes in the past, I think they're the best way to keep developers pushing out content without asking players to pay for Season Pass or DLC. Take Overwatch for example. We've had 4 more heroes, arcade mode, deathmatch and more, and we haven't had to pay anything extra. Overwatch is easily the fairest model for players, as it gives them the opportunity to buy cosmetic items if people want, but it doesn't force them to pay for extra content. As an Overwatch player, you can purchase the game, play, use your in-game currency to buy skins if you want, and never have to spend any money on loot boxes, and you'll still get all the additional content that other people have who have paid for loot boxes. The decision is purely down to the player, and you won't lose out if you don't want to spend any extra money. So everyone wins. However, as I mentioned before, once loot boxes begin to offer things that can change the game, such as weapons and gear, I can kind of see why people would start to get frustrated. If we look at Shadow of War, that's the perfect example of a developer abusing the current loot box model. By purchasing loot boxes in that game, players can speed up the process of getting the true ending of the game and cut out a massive grind that you would have to do otherwise. Yes, you can completely ignore the loot boxes in Shadow of War, but you'll have to spend a lot of time grinding as a result. On a slightly different note, NBA 2K18 allows people to pay to level up their character. Reddit user Coward Agent has discovered that it would take over 240 games to achieve an 86 rated character if you weren't paying for it. That's a lot of games. While this is slightly different to loot boxes, it shows the direction that the developers are trying to head towards, and it doesn't sound like it's a good one at all, to be honest. By spending money on the game, players put themselves at an immediate advantage and cut out, the playing part of the game, the grind where you get towards your goals. There's also been a lot of debate surrounding Call of Duty, their most recent game, World War II, as that has players opening their supply drops in a hub so other people can watch them. You can always argue that players are still in control, it's up to them whether they spend money or not, and it is nice when you see one of your friends open something cool in a game, but I guess that's up to you really how you feel about that. CS does a similar kind of thing where it will notify you if someone opens like something cool in a crate during a match, and it doesn't really seem to stir too much attention from anyone else. At worst you're going to get people start offering you traits, but I've never felt like I've wanted to buy a crate in CS after seeing someone else open something. Overall, I'm happy for developers to continue to include loot boxes in their games as long as they're cosmetic items. I think Overwatch has a great model and it's one that other companies should definitely consider adopting. But it's not just about what I think, I want to hear what you think. Loot boxes, good, bad, ugly, let me know in the comments and we can continue this discussion. Thanks for watching the video, I hope you liked it, I hope we get some talk going, and yeah, have a good day and see you in our next video or stream.